Risded. Risded, an eminent poetess, seer, and philosopher of Kashmir, who lived through the 20th century, was shrouded in mystery. It was only 12 years after her death that her literary compositions first saw the light of the day. For a while it seemed that the illustrious Lalded of the 14th century had taken yet another birth. Born in Srinagar in 1880, Risded, literally meaning noble lady, was undoubtedly a loving, unsophisticated woman with tremendous yogic powers. She blessed all, irrespective of caste or creed, and wished everyone well. She never uttered a harsh word, lived a saintly life, and quietly passed away in 1966. Her real name was Sampath Devi. Risded composed 450 delectables, works, using the common man's language, which is still in vogue in the valley. These works, compiled by a poet and family friend, Prithvinath Kaul Sail, were published by her son, Hari Krishan Fani, in book form at the end of 1980, her birth centenary year. Actually, the number of works was much higher, 1,000 according to her son, but many of them were unfortunately lost to posterity due to reasons beyond human ingenuity. The husband of Risded, Janardhan Kaul Sagar, was also a poet in his own right. He was well versed in Urdu, Persian, Arabic, and English, besides Hindi and Sanskrit, and translated several books into different languages while in the service of Nizam of Hyderabad. He died in 1918 when Risded was only 38. Now she was alone and woebegone by spiritual beacons guided her. She hid her agony of her soul in the deep recess of her heart. The whole burden of the household had suddenly fallen on her weak shoulders. Unmindful of her grief, she plied the spinning wheel round the clock to keep the wolf away. Her son was still in his teens. As the time passed by, she got Hari Krishan married. The latter found a job too, but was posted mostly in far-flung areas. By then, Risded had shown signs of aging, and her daughter-in-law, Dhanavati, was obliged to stay back in Srinagar to look after her. Plying the spinning wheel contributed to be part of the daily routine of Risded. She poured forth her pent-up anguish in the shape of works, while the wheel of her life revolved, emanating a low, weeping sound. Dhanavati watched this phenomenon with amazement. Whenever she was free from household chores, she recorded in Devanagari what Risded murmured. This process continued for 30 years. She would slyly deposit the papers in a wooden almirah, layer upon layer, without caring to let anyone know what transpired within the four walls. Risded passed away, unsung and unwept, at the ripe age of 86, and Dhanavati forgot all about the invaluable treasure lying at the mercy of the moths. 12 years later, while on her deathbed, she mustered courage enough to divulge the secret to her husband, and the 400 odd works were rescued from the clutches of white ants. Following are some of the representative works of the poetess in English translation together with the original. By Pandit T. N. Kaul, courtesy Koshur Samachar.
गाट ल्यौ चुवन मुत हर का चुवन जान पहचान इतिहास झूठ प्रसंग अनेक प्रत्कश संकोच बेहद क्रेशान.
The wise have said that everybody is ignorant. All are not experts. All are not seeds. The agenda is quite long. Topics are numerous. All suffer from constraints, but they long to learn.
दयनाव स्वरुण सुमनस्तारुण सुई देवी परुण गई सुमरन गोरदारुण तस्पिश अनुभव यारुण सुई ईश्वर मंगल अमर अजर सनातन.
Remembering God, enshrining Him in the heart, and reciting His name is the unaffected rosary. A guru is necessary for gaining spiritual bliss, which is immortal, imperishable and timeless.
Gosh aşıt aşı prakash meni dimauçat aşıt vapdiya sas कसम कसम कच्छम हंग तुमंग करो पास कोश दिस विश्वास.
Only if we are lettered can we attain knowledge. Only by delving deep can we realize our duty. Why should we take recourse to oaths for nothing? If we put faith in someone, he will not fail us.
Mevçuasan sekaço papun brod Mevçuasan sekaço papun brod मंत्र छुबासान निष्फल जपन ब्रो शुर चुकरान गांगल के दपन ब्रो बेकुल चुरोजान नमतल गाटुल sapn bro.
Fruit is quite bitter before it ripens. Mantra seems ineffective before it is recited. A child poses problems before it learns to speak. A fool remains subjugated until he grows wise.
प्रणमाम्यहं गौरी स्वरूपिणी माता